Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have the travel edit. I want to do a lookbook of outfits you can wear when you're traveling, when you're going on holiday. Christmas is here, the holidays are here. Some people are traveling, others are not, but I just feel like sometimes when I meet people at the airport and wherever traveling, sometimes I feel like we sometimes don't put into consideration like the trip, and you still have to be put together when you're traveling. So today I'm going to do a travel edit. Hope you enjoy this. I'll talk about the things to consider when you're traveling, how to dress, how to prepare yourself for the flight and wherever you're going. I hope you enjoy it. So guys, when you're traveling, comfort is key, but at the same time you still have to incorporate your own personal style. It's not a time for you to be untidy, to look funny, to look off. You never know who you might meet, so you still need to put together when you're traveling. Some of the things I consider: comfort is key. Wear something that is easily removable going to the toilet, on the plane. We travel different means. For example, you can be on a plane, you can take a train ride, you can do a bus, so ensure to be comfortable. So some of the things you need to consider is how long is your trip, where you're landing, because sometimes, let's give an example. I'm coming from Nairobi and I'm going to Boston. During Christmas it's cold, so what I'm going to wear when I'm leaving Nairobi, depending on the time of my flight, is not what I'll be wearing when I land, because it's cold and compared to where you've come from. So remember, on such a trip you have to layer up, meaning that you have to maybe have a jacket, a trench coat, gloves if it's cold, a hat, a scarf. So keep in mind your destination, the country you're going to arrive in. Yeah. Another thing is your trip short or is it long? An example is I'm leaving Nairobi to go to Diani. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock flight. It's cold, guys. It's usually very cold, especially for me in the morning. So what I'd normally wear is a pair of jeans, a tee, a leather jacket or a denim jacket. I always carry a jacket because I feel cold on the plane, especially when they put on the air conditioning. So why am I layering? Is because I'll be cold in the morning, I'm cold, I'm cranky, so I want to be warm. 1 hour on the flight, when I land, I'm able to remove my jacket, and then now I'm able to feel comfortable and it's not too hot. Where are I stay if you're going to a hot place? So that's what I'm talking about layering. Consider where you're coming from and where you're going to. Rule of the thumb is sneakers are always advisable because they're very comfortable, and if you're the people who your feet swell when you're on the plane after like a long trip, like let's say it's a 9-hour trip, ensure that your sneakers are not too tight. Like myself, I swell, so normally I wear a sneaker that is a bit big. Carry your own socks. I do not like the socks that you're given in the plane, whether it's on business class, on first class. I find them short and they're just the wrong material. So carry your own socks to be comfortable. If you also don't like wearing the pajamas on the plane, carry on pajamas. If the flight is long, 13 hours, carry your own blanket, additional blanket, because sometimes the blankets on the plane are too light. Also carry my own toiletries, my own toothbrush, because the toothbrush you're provided with is not, I guess I'm just a creature of habit. I want to use what I'm used to. In terms of makeup, I don't wear makeup on the flight because of smudging. I'll sleep. It's too much of a hassle, too much of a stress. I'll also wear a wig. If you can do braids, the better. Hairstyles that don't stress you, but you know me, I'm a wigs person, so I'll wear a wig that doesn't get affected by static. What I mean is, if I do like a very natural styled wig, the static affects my wig and all the hairs go up like this and it looks very untidy. So what I do is I have very neat lines underneath. So when it's time to sleep, I remove the wig, I put on the side, and I have my lines. If I'm going to the bathroom, I go to with my lines. I know people get shocked, the chick who came in the wig and now she has lines, but I'm like, go figure, man. You know what? It's about comfort. Ensure to carry a brush to brush your wig. If it's in terms of skincare, ensure if it's a long flight, please carry your own skincare products, so at least you can wash your face, do your moisturizer. It gets very dry with the air conditioning, so your face can dry up. So do a very intense moisturizer, so don't, especially if you have dry skin. Yeah, that's basically it in terms of toiletries. Ensure you carry wipes. In terms of clothes, ensure to wear clothes that are breathable, clothes that are not too tight, because sometimes you might have bloating, your stomach is swollen, you're sitting next to someone who maybe has a bloated stomach and they're passing gas and it can affect you. So ensure that your clothes are not too tight. Remember the layering part: a jacket, leather jacket, denim jacket, a trench coat, good quality pair of jeans. I wouldn't recommend the ones that have holes if you're going to a dry place, unless you'll wear stockings inside. So if it's a dress, ensure that's a comfortable dress. It doesn't require someone to untie you or unzip you when you're going to the bathroom. It's very awkward when every time you're going to the bathroom, you have to tell someone to unzip you and it's a stranger you don't know, unless you're traveling with a sister or a friend. And I feel like that's quite bothersome. If it's a jumpsuit, if you can wear a jumpsuit which is comfortable, cotton, and you can remove it on your own and then it's comfortable for you, don't need to seek help. I feel like if it's a jumpsuit, for myself, I wouldn't, because I don't want the clothes to touch the ground, because then I'll have to remove it and it goes to the floor, and the floors are not very clean on the plane. Doesn't matter how many times they are washed. Again, ensure that your clothes are coordinated. It's not the time for you to wear a myriad of colors and patterns. If it's sort of, you might bump into someone, you know. Like people I've seen in the airport who have heels, high heels. If you're comfortable with it, well and good, but just avoid the struggle. You could be running from one gate to another, you're late. How are you going to run with heels? So think about all these things and all these logistics, you know. Ensure that comfort is key. Number one, you still maintain your style and it's still well put together. Also, avoid too much metal and too much jewelry. I hate struggling with belts, watches, earrings that when you go through the security they keep beeping. So try and minimize your jewelry. Try and just keep it to the bare minimum. There's nothing as annoying as you keep going back and forth in that machine that detects metal. Also avoid clothes that are too tight. You're struggling with a mini skirt, trying to pull it up and down. Even if you're going to see a partner, a spouse you've not seen for long and they're in a different country, they also understand that you have to be comfortable in the plane. You will dress for them those nice things when you land, you know. They also understand. It's also a good idea to wear athleisure where you can wear your sportish stuff. I do that sometimes. I'll wear my high-waisted gym pants with a nice tee and a matching jacket and matching shoes. That's always a very easy go-to. I'm a bit extra, so I'll try to match my suitcase with my clothes a bit, but you don't necessarily have to. Yeah, so comfort, maintain your personal style, be put together, and ensure that clothes are the last thing you need to think about on a trip. You're worrying about so many other things. You don't need to worry about people seeing my boobs, people seeing my thighs, you know, the clothes will get torn, are they too tight, I'm in the plane, my stomach is swollen, I can't zip up my pants. This comes from experience. We've all done these mistakes, but through experience and through continuous travel, you learn, and you learn what works, guys. So guys, I picked some outfits from Springfield to just show you the travel edit, different outfits just to try and match the different personal styles out there. I hope you enjoy the looks. Let me know which is your best, and let me know how you travel and what you dress up in. I can share ideas and I can learn from you guys. So guys, as usual, remember to subscribe, like, share. Bye guys, until next time.